Okay, so I'm making this video because yesterday I made two videos, and it was regarding how I am off. I did not take it last night, Lamotrigine, because it has been giving me, for the past 4 days, a body rash. I don't know if you can see all the bumps on there, but this is nothing. You can't really see the marks, but sorry, the wind's out here like 50 miles per hour. What is it? I'm gonna show you my stomach. I haven't had the best stomach, but if you could see the bumps. Anyways, I'm not pregnant. I'm just fat. What is it? I don't know if you could see them, but I have bumps from like my rib cage down, and it looks like I rolled in a pile of poison ivy and just went, "Ooh, this is nice." And so, the reason why I decided to make this video is because besides making that video and making the other one about me wanting to get off of pills, I was realizing today when I was looking in the mirror, I was like, yeah, I look like crap, but look at this. My hair looks healthy. I did not straighten it. My goodness, my phone. I did not straighten it. No, I didn't add anything to it. I literally took a shower like a day ago, and this is what it looks like. Not like early in the morning, not like, But yeah, and, some girls would be like, ooh, girl, you got good hair. But at the same time, with all that, the negativity of the rash and all that, there is some positivity. And that's some of the things I'm saying, like for the hair. Also, I noticed that my anxiety without medication is very high. Even though I'm like a roller coaster with my emotions, it's doing some good for certain things. It's controlling my anxiety somewhat. Because it's basically the way I played it in my head is, before my medication, I was in an ocean of just doubt, failures, and just angry and worry, and there was no confidence. There was nothing in that ocean. So I was drowning, and I kept trying to save myself, and I just kept trying everything I possibly could think of, and it wasn't working. And so when I decided to go on medication, every single pill I've been on, has been like 10, has done a little bit for me, but the side effects are still there. Certainly, it threw a life jacket at me, and it was working well, but then the water kept rising and kept getting rough. More things just kept rising up, so the pills kept going higher and higher, but then it stopped working, and then there were side effects, and then they threw Latuda at me, and then that was like a noodle. Somebody threw a noodle so I can survive and not be drowning, but then that noodle got worn out, and that was my side effects. But you see, during the time that they threw these things at me, I was still able to not drown. I was still able to try to survive, to breathe, to have a break from just me trying to paddle my way up to the surface. And a part of me wants to stop these pills, and a part of me just is screaming, don't. Because like this morning, I had really bad anxiety. I was sitting in the car, and I was having like a panic attack, because I started saying, I'm desperate, I have no confidence, I can't do this by myself. I started freaking out, and I'm only been off the pills for like I didn't take it last night, so almost 48 hours, maybe 24 hours. I'm not sure. I'm not good with math. But it's been a while. It's been a good chunk of hours. And I'm already having a panic attack. And so I need to remember that. I need to remember at least some good, and remember it that way, because I know I want to quit so bad. If you saw my other video, I was just like, I just can't. I'm looking at these results, and I'm looking at how many more medications we could possibly try, and I'm just like, I'm not up for it. I mean, it's a rash, then I'm peeing myself, and then I'm having little mini seizures. I can't fall asleep. I'm sleeping too much. I am angry. I want to beat up somebody. I'm like so aggressive, and I'm annoyed, and I'm angry, and I'm irritated. And so it's like, that's a lot. That's a lot. And I know the bad outweighs the good. But then when I remove all of that to where I was in the beginning, I was drowning. And I don't want to feel the way I felt this morning, where I was helpless and I didn't know what to do. So I think I'm just going to express all this to the doctor, see what he says. I kind of wish I had a different doctor, because I don't know, he rubs me the wrong way. Only because his accent, and then when he looks at me, he's like, okay, this is what we're going to do. Like that, I'm just like, did you really hear me? Or are you looking at your computer and acting like you're hearing me? And literally, every appointment I have is like 5 minutes. I drive all the way to Redlands, which is like 20 minutes away from me, for 5 minutes of an appointment. And this is what I get. This is what we're going to do. And I'm just like, I know it's not a therapy session, but it's like, dude, we're talking about trying to hurt myself at the same time possibly saving myself with your medication. So can you just show a little bit of sympathy? That's what it feels like. So that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about. I'm probably going to record another video to show you guys the information of the medication, that swab test that they did on me, so you guys kind of know what I'm talking about. Because you know what, it kind of is a very helpful thing, and I think you guys should try it, or just bring it up to your doctor so then they can do it. All right, bye.